It is April 3rd. I am stuck in traffic on Route 2 in South Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania area. And just checking in with my audiences today. Had a really awesome day. Nats opening day at Nats Park in DC. Big time win for them. Steven Strasburg gets the win on the mound. Blake Trinan, I think he went 3 for 3. 3 up, 3 down. Last inning, first save of the year as the closer. So really psyched up about the Nats. But enough about that. I wanted to talk a little bit about loans today. I have some really awesome new clients, really sweet people. They've got their acts together. They have been saving money. They've been making sure their credit score is looking good. And these are young kids. I mean, they know what they're doing already. They've only been married for a couple of years. And when I first started working with them, boom, they already knew what they were doing. And I was like, you guys are like my dream. These are like my dream couple to work with for buying a home. So we're working together down in the Richmond area and trying to find them a great home. And in the meantime, I've got them checking in with a couple different lenders just to check rates and to check closing costs, to do the right thing there. And what I wanted to talk about today was, mortgage rates are up a little bit. And of course that affects the affordability to the client because, for every percentage point the mortgage rate goes up, you lose something like $30,000 to $40,000 in purchase power, which can mean a lot of home and a lot of extra payment for a smaller home, essentially. So if you have a bigger family, it's a problem. If you're a two-person couple, it's not as bad because you don't necessarily need 4 or 5 bedrooms. That being said, now is a great time to make sure if you're going to buy a home to lock in on that interest rate. Really extremely important because if the Fed does raise the rates again, which it's predicted that they will 1 or 2 more times in 2017, we're going to see a pretty huge uptick in people not able to afford even their first-time homes. So people who can afford a home now, maybe at the end of 2017, if the mortgage rates go up more, let's say they go up to 5% or something like that, some of the folks who could afford a decent home in the Fredericksburg, Northern Virginia area now won't be able to. They'll be priced out of the market essentially. They may be able to afford like a condo or a small townhouse or something like that, which is perfectly fine. But if your dream house is having a backyard with a fence for the dog to run around in and room to grow into for your family, then you should do it now. But I'm not trying to create scare for the market, like, oh my gosh, we better buy the house now. That's not what I'm going for here. This is like an actual warning. On the flip side of that, the economy could at some point go in the other direction. I'm certainly no tea leaf reader. I'm not going to be making any predictions on which way the economy is going, up or down. I don't think it's going up. If anything, I hope that it stays extremely steady. We have a little bit of a low inventory issue on the market, on the real estate market right now. So we're hoping to see some more people listing their homes in the next 30 days. It's April and there's not a lot of action in terms of listings happening. So I've got a couple coming up on my personal side, some really good listings, easy ones for me, which is awesome. But that's not going to make my business go around. Like I got to see a little bit more than that. And so the market's got to come to life here. In any case, so if the market did for some reason go down, interest rates probably wouldn't go up. Because they obviously wouldn't raise the federal rate if the economy went down. They probably if anything, lower the federal rate again, which would help out interest rates and buyers. Okay, so that being said, go to your lender. Let them know. Listen, like I'm appreciative of your time and your help. But for me, like, I really have to make sure that as I'm protecting my family and protecting myself and my finances, I got to do everything I can to make sure that when I get the loan, that I'm getting the best interest rate that I can get, that I'm getting the best closing costs that I can get, and that essentially I'm doing what's right for my family and what's best for me. So anytime you talk to a lender, just make sure that they know that they're competing, because they can't compete for your business if they don't know that you are basically working them against other lenders. Because if other lenders can give them a better deal, why not go with them, right? I mean, service certainly counts for half the battle. I love the service of my lenders. I work for some great lenders out there, and they are on top of everything. 99% of the time, they're just boom. If there's something that needs to happen, or if there's an issue, they already know about it. They're already dealing with it. And that's great. Those are the types of lenders you want to work with. Any case, I guess message of the day is, go find out what your interest rate is right now. If you've got purchase power, if you're thinking about buying a house in the next year, do it now rather than later. Try and strike while the interest rates are still reasonable. That's it. Have a great day.